like it's no sleep, no sleep. I don't sleep. I'm up early morning, every morning. Late nights, all nights.
Hi, I'm Meg.
And I'm B.
And welcome to our podcast,
Stated.
Debate.
So today's category is about pros and cons to relationships.
So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe down below.
Okay, so do you want to take the first topic?
Yeah. Okay, so my first topic in question is, should age difference in an adult relationship matter?
I feel like yes and no. Like, I feel like it depends on the person, how they act, how they are. If they're mature, if they're immature, it all depends.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like women mature faster than men, so it really just depends.
In my opinion is I don't really feel like women mature faster than men. I feel like the individual of their self, it all depends on that person. Like, I know men that are more mature than the women. I know women that are more mature than the men. It all depends on the human, the individual.
I'm talking about, like, I'm pretty sure scientifically women mature faster than men. I'm pretty sure it's like a scientific thing.
Yeah, no. I don't
I'm
agree.
like 99% sure that's a thing.
No, I don't agree. Because at the end of the day...
How can you not agree with science?
Because it's science. Like, I don't know them people. Okay. Them people can tell you anything. And no, I just feel like I know individuals that are some females who date older men and some men who date older females and it works, but some it doesn't work. So at the end of the day, I know immature women and I know immature men. Like, I don't go off for...
That's true, but I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not for everyone. Every woman is more mature than every man.
Right. So
it's just more like, it's scientifically that most women mature faster than
fuck no, it's not about scientifically.
Yes, it is.
Because at the end of the day, if women mature faster than men, as you say, quote unquote, scientifically, then any female is going to be mature than any man, no matter the age.
Most.
Alright, so scientifically it's like out the window.
So you don't think that age difference matters in adult relationships?
I think it matters, only depends on the individual themselves. Like,
so it matters on the individuals in the relationship?
Correct.
Alright, that makes sense.
Alright, so.
I agree.
So, next topic?
Yeah.
Okay. Should couples allow friends and family members to intervene in their relationships?
No. Because not everyone knows everything.
Facts, I agree.
I mean, personally, my parents, I grew up around them, they know me, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to let them determine who I fall in love with if I'm going to be with that person.
Right. I agree to a certain extent.
Right.
Because I also agree something should be, intervened in, because some females, or some males even, sometimes just are lost in life. To the point where they allow a lot of things to happen that shouldn't happen. Or they allow things because they're so in love, like, to the point they're blinded to the fact of the matter of what's going on. Or they just want to be in denial.
So you think that in some situations that parents should guide? Or friends should guide?
Not even just parents, friends, sisters, brothers, any situation in that situation. Because at the end of the day, it's like, love is strong, or it can be strong. So at the end of the day, a lot of people don't think clear. Like, a lot of people just see they're in love and that's all they see. They see nothing but the person in front of them, and the person in front of them basically is all they care about, all they want, and no matter what the consequences are, or no matter what happens, So it's just, it depends.
I agree. I feel like that kind of goes back to the maturity thing too.
Yeah. Because,
I mean, a lot of people, if they're in love for the first time, then they don't really see the red flags in relationships.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, also, like, they can see it and still be in denial.
That's true.
You feel me? Because it's not even just a older, younger thing with this. I done seen, from experience, from the outside looking in, I done seen older females, even older men, took advantage of in a situation to the point where I'm sure they're not, like, retarded and dumbfounded of the matter. It's just they just let it go on and just deal with it because they're so caught up in, I guess, love or wants.
That's true.
So I really just feel like it all depends on that situation as well.
Yeah, I agree. It really just depends.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
It depends on the situation. It depends on the maturity. It depends on a lot of things.
Yeah, the maturity, and like I said, it depends on the individual.
Not in every aspect that you should let your support team, I'd say. Like the people who have been there, like guide you and like direct you into what you should do, but maybe sometimes take advice.
Yeah, but even with that, like you said, like they don't know everything that's going on. They don't know exactly like the total situation.
Like they only can see things from the outside.
Or they assume. That's
or they
one
assume.
thing.
A lot of people just assume.
Yeah.
Which is unhealthy to take direction for people who just assume certain things.
Especially when you're the one that's really like going through it day and night. You know.
But I feel like you're in love with someone, then you shouldn't give up.
Truth.
You should just try and work things out with them.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Next topic.
Are you ready? Okay. Does social media affect relationships? This is a big one.
I feel like yes. 100% yes. Yes.
I agree.
Hell yes. Shit yes. Fuck yes.
I mean, there's a lot of aspects that social media runs. People get affected with body image from social media, and I feel like relationships a big one. I'm talking about like movies, TV, Instagram, music, all that stuff. I feel like people could get the wrong idea of a healthy relationship.
Facts. That's only if you're like, you know, you can be motivated easy.
Or you can be like, if you're new to relationships, maybe it's easy. If you like see a perfect couple on Instagram and you're like, oh, I want to be like them.
Right.
And then you're like, you think every relationship is like that.
Truth. I agree to that.
Or if you see the negatives in a relationship with someone and you're like, oh, all relationships go through that.
Truth. I agree with that. Or I sometimes for real, like music influence so much. And TV shows, you know, like movies. I feel like a lot of people feel like what's right is not so much as what they see and hear, but at the end of the day, they're used to hearing it, seeing it from the time they wake up to the time they go to sleep, that it gets stuck in their head, and they feel like that, you know, that's the person they are. And a lot of times, that's why a lot of cheating goes on, a lot of dishonesty, you know, a lot of relationships go bad within a month to 3 months.
I feel like also, again, with assuming, people assume that their relationship is perfect. They assume that, you know, there's a lot of...
What do you mean by, like, they assume that their relationship are perfect?
Like, okay, so, for example, we'll say, like, Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly. That's the first relationship that comes to mind.
You said who?
Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly.
Okay,
so that's, I feel like that's one of the big hot couples right now, if you know who they are. Right. So I feel like if people look at that relationship and they're like, oh, they're perfect, but they don't really see... They just assume they're perfect. They don't really see what goes on the inside of the relationship. Right,
because, of course, that's, like, I feel like they only see what...
They show.
The internet.
Especially with social media, they post what they want people to see.
Right. And a lot of the... Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Oh, but a lot of that posts don't be accurate. Correct. They just try to, you know, publicity. Right. And not even just publicity, like they try to make certain things look more than what it is a lot of times. Right. So, and people look at that and then they take it to their head like, oh my God, this is so true. The internet said it, when really at the end of the day, that's not guaranteed. It's not fact.
And I feel like most people, when they look for healthy relationships or advice on relationships on the internet or social media, it's from celebrities.
Yeah.
And I feel like celebrities don't always do a great job with like showing the roughs, the trials and tribulations of relationships.
And I agree, because even with reality TV, it's scripted. Like a lot of that stuff is not reality.
For an example, like Kim Kardashian and Kanye West are going through a divorce right now, and they're not really like, throughout their whole relationship, they haven't showed the troubles that they had to that led up to their divorce.
And to speak of even that, I may be wrong, but I think they're already divorced. And to be honest,
I think they just recently got like officially divorced.
Kanye West is in a relationship with somebody now.
So's Kim.
Yeah, but I just seen her on something though, and I know there's probably facts because they still get together for their child. But that's good.
That's true. That's off topic. But it's just a lot of aspects that social media kind of maybe, especially with music, like ruins relationships also.
Yeah, I agree to that. It ruins it.
I love rap music, but sometimes it's kind of degrading towards women, and it can
fuck with their minds to the point where bitches, they feel like they're the baddest bitch, or they the baddest hoe. Like Cardi B, no, I'm no hater, but like I don't cook, I don't clean. Leave it up to me, my opinion. You won't be around me. Like to be technical, because like what's the point? Like
that's true. I feel like really to see a healthy relationship, maybe look at the people in your life that you know everything that goes on, like parents, friends, and relationships. Not always base your relationship in your assumptions about relationships from social media.
Yeah, but I disagree with that, because even with like friends, family members, everyone has secrets.
That's true.
A lot of people only want to show what they want to show. And
Yeah,
a
that's
lot
very
of
true.
times, like we said, behind closed doors, ain't no telling what the hell going on. But when they come out in public or they come around, they look like, oh, couple of the year. No. Like,
I feel like the best thing to do is, if you find someone you love, try to work it out with them.
Work
Or go
it
through
out.
it yourself.
yeah.
And
And
then judge people or like base your judgments on the people and relationships around you.
right. So,
Not every relationship is the same.
right. So I just feel like basically advice is good to take. But at the end of the day, your relationship compared to someone else's relationship is not the same. So just follow your first mind, follow your instincts, and taking opinions, like I said, but at the end of the day, you make your judgments.
Also, I feel like another big factor in the social media thing is that a lot of people who you see in healthy relationships, so say, they have like money.
Yeah, they got money.
They'd be like, oh, he buys me all these gifts. Oh, she does all this for me. But really, like, that's not realistic.
But at the end of the day, even with that, like, money and all of that, what it brings is really not happiness.
That's very true. I feel like a lot of things, I've seen a lot of TikToks are like, oh, if my man doesn't do this for me for Valentine's Day, I don't want him.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really base that on that.
But like I said, they're entertainers. So at the end
That's
of the
true.
day, I mean, if you take advice from that, then good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. Like, I don't know.
Don't, but good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
All
Stop
right,
it.
our next topic.
Okay, so how important is loyalty, trust, honesty, and faithfulness in a relationship?
I feel like that's what makes a relationship. That's what makes it or break it. All those things is what makes or breaks a relationship, 100%.
I agree too, but I have another question. I agree to that 100%.
All right, go ahead.
So, do you feel like if you're in love with someone and you're in a relationship, should you lie to them because you feel like that you love them and it's best to lie to them no matter if it's good or bad?
No.
You said no?
No.
Why? Why do you say no?
Like, what do you mean? Like, you give me an example.
So, for example, say if like someone, quote unquote, make a mistake and sleep with someone else, and I guess, listen, sleep with someone else, and they feel like, okay, well, I love this person so much, and I'm gonna lie to them and say I never did this. Do you
No.
agree? No.
No.
Why do you say no?
Well, I mean, coming from a person who wouldn't do that, no. Because I'd be pissed if someone did that to me.
But they love you, supposedly.
Do
so
they?
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know, because some people, from what I see, like on Facebook, the posts, the comments, a lot of people lie to their significant other, their partner, you know, their other half, whatever you call it, and will literally sit up there and tell them they didn't do something. When they're caught red-handed, they even cry about it, shed tears, and then like later on they find out like, oh, I didn't cheat, but take a DNA test. After saying take a DNA test, and find out the baby it's not even there.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not good. I'm not saying it's good.
I feel like,
Go ahead.
so basically, I feel like relationships are built on trust, loyalty, honesty.
Facts, faithfulness.
Right.
Right. So
Little white lies shouldn't happen, but if you talk it out, then you work it out, and it never happens again.
I feel like no one's perfect, but at the end of the day, and you will lie, but I just feel like, me personally, I feel like you should just, if you lie, the quicker you should just come back with honesty. Like, all right, you know what, I lied. This is the truth. Because
Lying about cheating on your significant other isn't, like, something to take with a grain of salt. That's a big lie. I'm talking about, like, white lies that are like, oh, I cleaned that one dish, but really you didn't fucking clean the dish. You shouldn't lie about it. But, I mean, like, when it comes to cheating and you sleep with someone, that's not really a mistake. That's a choice you make.
Exactly, I agree to that. And for real, I just feel like at the end of the day, like, why lie? Because I feel like, me personally, if you lie to me, you'll steal from me. If you steal from me, you'll try to kill me. If you try to kill me, I'm gonna murder your ass. Like, dead ass. Like, ain't no if, ands, or buts about it. But that's another topic. That's something.
I mean, if you ever find yourself in a position or, like, a situation where, like, okay, so a lot of people be like, oh, I drank too much.
Mm-hmm.
Then why would you put yourself in a situation where you would be drinking that much?
Mm-hmm. Facts.
If
Yeah.
you're gonna, like, for me, for, like, an example, if I were to want to drink that much, I would do it with my significant other.
Facts. But even with that situation, like, it's like, I don't know. Some things people can help, some people can't help things, you know. So it's like I feel like at the end of the day, it's just you really communication is the best.
Communication, honesty, loyalty, faithfulness.
Yeah,
It's all very important in
Trust.
relationships. It makes or breaks a relationship. 100%.
that's just my opinion. I agree with you. Okay, next topic.
Next topic. Okay, so does flirting over text or messages count as cheating?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I don't know why anyone would feel the need to flirt over message or text with any other gender, the
Yeah.
opposite gender.
I agree with that.
It doesn't make any sense.
Because, you know, like, attention with bills. You give someone attention, it can turn into something else. And I feel like, personally, it can turn into anything but a mistake. Because, like I said, you give somebody attention, what do you expect? Something is bound to happen.
And then,
Period.
for me personally, I don't feel the need to
Me, personally,
flirt, text, not even to just have a conversation with anyone else. I could find that in my significant other. That's the point of having a partner.
Exactly.
Is to be able to do that with your partner.
I agree.
Everything.
I agree. Yeah, and then when you can't talk it out, I feel like you should just give each other time or space, enough space to just, you know, like, not mess with nobody else. Don't take what I'm saying the wrong way. Give each other time, you know, like, I don't know.
If you're not able to talk about it with your partner, with being able to be like your partner being your safe person, like be able to talk about everything and anything with, and flirt with your partner. Why do you need to flirt with anyone else?
Me personally, I just feel like you should give yourself time, space to, you know, just cool down if you can't talk at that very moment, and, you know, go back and try it again, you know, like.
I feel like we kind of got off topic with that. I'm talking about like flirting.
No, that's the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Because if you're flirting, I'm still on the same topic. It's just you know. So, yeah.
Sorry. But I'm serious. Don't flirt with anyone else.
Actually, me, do whatever you want to do. I don't care. It ain't my
But
life.
okay, don't do whatever you want to do, but don't expect your relationship to work. If you're going to be out here flirting or messaging and cheating on your significant other. I mean,
And it goes back to what I was saying. Do whatever you want to do. Because, I mean, my relationship ain't your relationship. Your relationship not my relationship. And if it works for you, it works for your relationship. Go for it.
yes, yeah.
Next topic.
Your turn.
Is it okay to be in a relationship with someone that put you before their children?
No.
Why do you say no?
Because their children is their life.
Yeah, well,
It's different. I mean, we're not talking about like someone who's married and then had children.
I'm talking about someone who is in a relationship. No, who already has children, but then get in a relationship with someone. But at the end of the day, they push their own child to the side in order to please a man / or a woman.
Well, then if they do that, then that shows you what they would do possibly to you.
Exactly.
And it's not. Then why would you want to have kids with them?
I mean, I agree. And then at the end of the day, I just feel like you're dumb as fuck. Because, no, seriously, you're stupid as fuck. Because why would you put your child over anybody? Like, literally, like, because at the end of the day, relationships come and go. Your child is the same person who will be there through everything. When you crying about a breakup, your child is still around you. When a man assaults you or DV you, who's there? Your child. At the end of the day, when you have nothing or no one, a man or a woman will leave you, and guess who's still there? Your child. So at the end of the day, I just feel like always put your child first, and at the end of the day, like I said, you're stupid if you don't. Ain't nothing else to say. Like, retarded.
Shouldn't have had kids in the first place if you want to do that.
Dumbass.
Work on your relationship, then have kids.
Asshole. But anyways, next topic.
Alright. Should significant others be able to freely go through their partner's phone?
Yes. yes, 100% yes.
Yes.
I feel, go ahead, go
If you
for it.
can't hand your phone, if they're like, can I see your phone? I mean, first you should build on trust if they're asking that. But I mean, what do you have to hide? What do you
Exactly.
have to hide?
Exactly. Yeah, especially if you want the relationship to work, though. Like, let me stop there, though. If you want a relationship to work, but then again, it depends on your relationship. But if you really, really want this relationship to work, you're looking forward to marriage, you're looking forward to building a family and just spending your last days with that individual, then I feel like you shouldn't have nothing to hide. I feel like, me personally, you should be able to pick up any phone. Say if you're going to the store, leave out. As long as your significant other got a phone, you can make a call to them, see what they want from the store, or any situation that happen. You should be able to, become one. And a lot of people, as I see it on social media or anything like that, has locks on their phones, and the other person don't know their codes or things like that. That I feel like it's not, goes back to our one topic about trust, loyalty, honesty, faithfulness. You know,
I agree,
just
100%.
don't agree with that.
If you feel like your partner shouldn't have your phone, then maybe that you shouldn't have a phone.
No, if you feel like your partner shouldn't have
Or be in a relationship, period.
your situation, like in your phone or anything like that, then you shouldn't even be with that person. If you got things to hide, you feel me? I just feel like, why are y'all in a relationship? Y'all should just be fuck buddies, like, period. Y'all should fuck and
not talk.
go separate ways.
Right.
I mean, I don't know though, because some people, from what I see on social media, they just want a fuck buddy, but then later on they be like, oh my god, I'm so lonely. Oh, my relationship's not working. That person is so fucked up. I give them a shot. But listen though, like within the past 3 months, you didn't get like 5 to 8 people a shot, and your relationships that you was in between that month to 3 months broke up every time. So you're blaming one person or 2 people or the 5 people. What about you? Like. They never really do that check.
Right. When I think of like having sex with someone, it's more like an intimate thing. Like with your partner, that's where you like are intimate with them.
Yeah. So long story short, about the child, and you know we got a little off topic, but about the child.
No, it wasn't. We changed topics.
Oh.
It was, should your partner be able to freely go through your phone?
Oh. Anyways, back to that. Yeah, I feel like yes. Partner should be able to go through your phone if you're looking forward to, like I said, relationship, marriage, building, honesty, trust, loyalty, like the one topic and stuff. Yes, I agree.
100%. Your turn.
Next topic.
Yes.
Okay, is it okay to be in a relationship with someone that doesn't like to deal with your children?
No.
No, I agree.
When I feel like when you're in a relationship with someone and you're planning to move ahead with it to like marriage, then you're becoming part of their family. If that makes sense. Like if they already have children, you want to become part of their family. You want to be a family. There's no like...
I agree to a certain extent, because at the end of the day, it's like, if you're not trying to be in a relationship with a person, you just, you know, dealing with that woman or that male, you should just really just like not want to deal with their kid for real, because at the end of the day, kids get attached easily, and they, you know, well, nowadays I've seen a lot of female kids just call anyone daddy, like literally meet them, hey daddy, or knew him for a week, daddy, or anything like that. So at the end of the day, I just feel like it all depends on what your goals are, what are you trying to do with that person, that individual, and go from there. That's just my opinion.
I agree.
Yeah. So next topic.
All right. So, should your partner set boundaries with their child's mother or father? So let's say, I don't know.
I feel like personally, yes, it should be boundaries. To a certain extent, it all depends, like, what the extent is. Because at the end of the day, I feel like if you had children with someone and they need you, or if you need them, like, financially or something, you should help. I just feel like you should help, you know? That's just because when you have children with someone, you become a family. No matter if y'all in a relationship, no matter if y'all not in a relationship. And at the end of the day, I feel like if the mom is not happy, how can a child be happy?
I agree. I feel like there's like a certain boundaries you should set. For example, if it's different than with sending your money to your baby mom for your child, or then like the opposite, you sending it for my child or something like that. But I mean, like if you're sending it for them to go get their nails done, I just don't see like. I understand the whole to make them happy, but I mean, if you're gonna do all that, might as well be in a relationship with them.
Yeah, to a certain extent.
If you're building with someone to be married and to start to be a family with them as well, I don't understand why you have to. If your baby mom or baby dad wants something, then they go and work for that.
Yeah, to a certain extent.
To a certain extent, yeah. But I mean,
it all
throw
depends.
them a couple dollars here and there, but consistently when they want this, they get it. Like, I mean, I don't think that's...
I mean, me personally, I feel like if you're taking care of your household and you're taking care of, like, you know, your family, like baby mother or helping your baby father, I just feel like at the end of the day, you know, like some things you should do, and some things you shouldn't. Like, all right, hair done, nails done, that's one thing. But if it's like a special event or something, and you know, you like, all right, you know, I got you. Because at the end of the day, if they got you just as much as you got them,
That's
even
different.
though you're in a relationship or not in a relationship, I don't see why you shouldn't help them. I just feel like you shouldn't be around them, like, far as like romantically dating them, going out sexually, things like that. I feel like, no, that's off limits, period.
I agree to an extent, but I feel like just certain things they should do.
Yeah, to a certain extent, but
It also depends on the child's age. If the child is like a baby, then yeah, I mean, they can't really go out and work. But I mean, if they're like 9, 10 years old,
it all depends. This was our first official video debating, stating, and now we're at the end, sorry to say. But stay tuned in. More videos are coming soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe below.
make sure you comment and let us know your different opinions on the topics we discussed today and what you would like to see in other videos.
Stay tuned in and participate. As we said before in our intro video, we do prize giveaways. In order to be able to find out how to win those prizes, you have to stay tuned in. That's the only way. And if you're faithful, loyal, best believe we got you. For sure, for sure.
And make sure to check out our Facebook page, leave a comment, a like, follow us, and then also make sure you check out our website, stateddebated.com.
And until next time, deuces!